God is, rest is not. This is an expression of a person who experienced a situation like this, and he declared that God is and rest is not. Well, this person was very indulgent in life, absolutely materialistic, egoistic, and a confirmed atheist. To that extent that anybody who goes to him and talks to him about God, he would convince them and they will come back as an atheist. That was the power of this person. Now, as he was living a life of such indulgence, then he came to a point of futility of all these experiences. His search began. He started to contemplate, introspect. He went into various ashrams and swamis and listened to lots of discourses. And then, in all this such a journey, in his silence, he came to this experience, the realization that God is and rest is not. And that person is the founder of MILT Training Foundation, Mr. Aporesh Acharya. Well, we all see the creation. Now, if there is a creation, there has to be a creator. So every time when you're all stuck with a creation, let's understand there is a creator. Now, talking from the macro level, we have the galaxies, the solar system, just not one, but millions of them. And not one universe, millions of universe. And all this in the cosmos. Now, if all this is happening in the bed of the cosmos, there should be a source of creation. And that source of creation is what we refer to as God for the purpose of communication. For instance, God can be used as an acronym as generator of life, operator of life, and destroyer of life. So therefore, this creation can never happen without the creator. So whenever we talk about God, the source of creation is what we are referring to. So it cannot be assumed or ascertained that God took some substance and out of that he created everything. Now everything is an expansion, manifestation, and evolution of God. Because from the bosom, from the source, every creation is happening. The moment we can identify the creator in the creation, then we see the oneness in everything. There might be different things, but at the end of it, there is a creator. The moment we can get in touch with that creator, then we find oneness. And this is what is the spiritual dimension or the spiritual realization of a person. Well, we all follow religion. Lots of people follow religion. The purpose of religion is to help us to become spiritual. Religions can be many. Religions can be diverse. But the purpose of religion is to help us to become spiritual. And the moment we become spiritual, we drop the identity of religion. We drop the identity of nationality. We drop the identity of culture, caste, and then we are one with the totality. So therefore, it's very important for us to come into that point of realization where we can experience the spiritual dimension. And the moment we are connected with the spiritual dimension, we get connected to all the spiritual elements that's around, because there is the oneness in all the creation. And then we come to a point, yes, God is, rest is not. So therefore, let us not be believers. When a person is a believer, is certain about something which is not part of the experience. It is all borrowed knowledge, borrowed ideology. But it's very important to shed that tag of being a believer and being a seeker. That means I go beyond identities. The moment we go beyond identities, we become a seeker. And then at the point of realization, we find that everything is one. And the moment we can identify the oneness in diversity, and that is where we become a part of totality. So here, as human beings, we have the privilege to explore and experience. Let our exploration and experience be such that where it can help us to experience the oneness in all the diversity. And then this can also be our realization that God is and rest is not.